Wait till some people get in there. This is something I've been seeing. I want to touch on. I want to talk about for a little while. I just wanted to wait and see what was happening though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always good to just talk about something if you don't know what's happening. I got a long ride, about an hour and 30 minutes, so let me start off by saying Goodz, nothingbutgoodz.com. Yeah, Nothing But Goodz, the app. If you don't got the app, go download the app. Okay. If you don't got the app, go download the app. It is now lunchtime. We in here. Oh yes, we are in here. Y'all know when I come on here, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just giving my opinion on things that I see. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of bloggers talking about this. I saw
In 1 mile, use the right 2 lanes to keep right to
and I actually just watch Eazy talk about this. You know what I'm saying? I watched his whole blog to see how he feel. Let's get this right. I watched his whole blog to understand how he feel. And Eazy the Block Captain versus URL. First of all, I want to say this. I'm trying to wait till a little more people get in here. I want to say this.
US 46 toward Morristown, Lamwa.
I commend what Eazy is doing. You know what I'm saying? As a businessman and as somebody that live by principles and morals and stand on. I like the fact that Eazy is standing on what he's standing on. If you understand what I'm saying. Eazy believe in something and he's standing on it. You can never be mad at that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand Eazy point of everything. The same way I understand Eazy point of everything, me being a businessman, I also can look at it the way URL looks at it, right? No matter what though, this is the art of war. Alright? And when you go to war with a company that's bigger than you gotta be ready to war, if you understand what I'm saying. Alright? So when you go to war with a company that's bigger than you, it's some things that's gonna happen that you might not expect or you did expect, and you ain't really gonna be able to do nothing about it. So, as far as this card we got going on, right? The Trenches card. Go download the pay-per-view because I'm into supporting anybody from this culture that's trying to do something positive. And I think that's the problem with us now. We don't support the people in this culture that's trying to do something positive. We all in this culture together. Don't hate on somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be real, I feel like a lot of the times I get a lot of hatred towards me, and I'm from this culture. I'm from this culture. If I win, we all win. If I'm doing something positive, and it's from this culture, is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Eazy is from this culture, and he's working, and he's doing different stuff. So I support him, and I think it's dope. That's number one. So go download, go get the pay-per-view for his event, the Trenches event in Philly. And I can say that without me saying, you know, do Do I feel like it's a big card or anything like that? Nah, but I feel like it's a card worth watching. You know what I'm saying? I feel like no matter if you like the card or not, we should just support just because it's somebody from the culture. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real. And me saying this comes from, at one point, I didn't even understand like the stuff I'm saying that. I didn't even understand the culture. I didn't even understand like how much we mean to each other and how much we gotta stay like locked in as a culture with each other, if you understand what I'm saying. How would you have handled the Eazy situation? Let's say Goodz is Eazy. You would afford to feel towards URL. I can't answer that because I don't know how I would have handled it. That's the thing. The real truth of the matter is I don't know how I would have handled it because I'm not in it, if you understand what I'm saying. And I'm real strategical. I think and me paying attention to Eazy, so is he. You know what I'm saying? He thinks before he speaks and do stuff and things like that, right? So what I want to say is though, once Eazy stepped out of URL, right, and decided he's gonna go on his own and he's gonna make these moves and do the things he's doing now, right? Once he did that, you took on a big role in your life, right? You also created a big enemy, okay? You also created a big enemy. So it's just like this with rappers. When rappers is with a major label and they choose to go independent. When you with a major label, yeah, of course, you know, they get a percentage of your money, of course. But what it is when you with a major label is you don't got to worry about all the little and big things you may not know you have to worry about. All right? If you understand what I'm saying, right? Meaning like when you go independent, is a bunch of things you got to do on your own now. That and ain't nothing wrong with that, right? So that's that. When you with a major, they do all the work for you. Yes, they take some of your money, but they do all the work for you. All the big things, they get you in those big commercials. They put you in the big places to be seen. They do all that type of stuff. So that's the same thing with battle rap. If you choose to go independent or if you would a major league, if you understand what I'm saying, they're gonna do all the things to get you those big looks, right? So for you to say F that, I'm gonna go on my own, that's a big move, and that's official. That's a big move, you know what I'm saying? And it's official. I've been independent my whole career. I was able to go do what I wanted and what I wanted to do, and that's how I built my career, and it worked for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's fire. Now, for certain people, that may not work. But when you would a big company and you piss them off, now you got beef with that big company. So all the stuff that URL is doing is stuff I expect them to do. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is they want to make a statement. They want to make a statement. So now, when they want to make a statement, they saying, all right, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is how they think. And I ain't little nigga. Let me show you something. You throwing a card? I'm going to show you how easy it is for me to take all these battlers off this card. Because I'm URL and I'm a big company. You get what I'm saying? Now, is it right? It's some people that say it's right. It's some people that's going to say it's wrong. For me, understanding business, I understand both sides. And I don't never say that. It's no gray area with me. It's either black or white, and I tell you what it is. But now me stepping into being a businessman, I understand both sides. You know what I'm saying? And for Eazy, I would just say to Eazy, keep pushing. Keep pushing, bro. Keep doing what you do. Keep figuring it out. Because every time it comes to something with battle rap, you might have an issue with this big company. Alright? All you gotta do is figure it out. Figure it out, get past it, and move forward. That's it. Just don't let nothing stop you. If you got a dream or you got a thought in your head that you know is gonna work for you, then you keep pushing that no matter what or who is trying to stop it. Alright? As far as URL, they playing the big boy game. They playing the major label game. Listen, I can blackball you. I can stop stuff from happening. That's what they're doing. You want to play me and you know and come at me, I can stop things from happening. I can do this. I can stop things from happening. And that's all they doing at this point right now. They stopping stuff from happening. I agree with that. But that's I agree with somebody said black owned business, talking down black owned business is bad business. I agree with that. Exactly. I mean, we got to fight enough being black owned businesses. URL is a black owned business. That's why I try to stick by them and say nothing but positive things. I mean, I'm gonna voice my opinion on things I don't like. You know, like I just did a blog on a card they got coming out the I don't care for it, but I'm still gonna support it. And I still think everybody should support it, whether you care for it or you don't, because it's still a black-owned business, and those are still, no matter what or how I feel or an argument I might get into with Smack or Beasley, or those are still my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type getting an argument with them, boom, next day we over it. That's how I am, because those are still my peoples. So just like I cannot like something, they cannot like something I did or I said. They can call me and tell me. We can voice our opinion, and then we get over it. I never had an issue with URL, or will ever have an issue where I keep it long going. A bunch of bad stuff. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I know these dudes for too long. But as far as Eazy case, Eazy and URL, they didn't know each other for that long. They didn't even have time to build that strong rapport where they can do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So, and this Eazy versus URL thing going on, Eazy, keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. And on URL side, they not doing nothing wrong but playing the big boy game and showing you, listen, I'm URL, I can make some stuff happen. That's it. It's gonna be a war. They're gonna keep going back and forth. You just gotta expect it, and that's that. As far as the trenches card, I mean, personally, I already knew that was gonna happen. I already knew that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I don't want to say, you can't go against, you know what I'm saying, the big company without them trying to show you, like you little bro, relax. They're gonna do that. I already knew that was gonna happen with this card. Once I saw the battlers' names on it, this is all tactics. It's all tactics. You stop, you think, and you gotta know how to play the game. Even if nobody isn't under contract on that card, every battle rapper wants to be on URL. Because URL got a 14, 15 year run of being the biggest battle rap league in the culture. So whoever comes in the battle rap wants to be a part of what's big. Who's the biggest league? Who's the biggest leagues? They want to be a part of that. So with that, what you think is going to happen? All they got to do is make a call and say, hey, come over here. I'm going to give you more money and come battle over here. Now listen, you got to understand this too. You can't judge everybody's pockets. You can't look at something. I had to start understanding this. Some people have to battle a lot to make that money to live. You know what I'm saying? And we should be happy that, it's a place where people can make that money to make a living for themselves and live a little bit. So if somebody is coming offering, like, for instance, I briefly saw something with I forgot who blogged about it, but I saw it briefly, and they was talking about Truffaut, and they was talking about Truffaut saying, hey, you know, I got a more lucrative opportunity over here, so I stepped out and went over here, right? And they saying they don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I wouldn't book somebody like that. How can you do that though? Are you paying that man out your pocket? Are you helping him live? You can't feel away because he's saying, yo, listen, if it's somewhere more lucrative, I'm gonna go there. Because you don't know what that man is going through. That man gotta live. He's a man. He gotta pay. He might have kids. He gotta take care of his kids. And the first thing you're gonna think of before anything is your kids or your family. So you could never sit there and say, I wouldn't book this person. That right there is whack. That's hate in the culture. It's hate, period. Now you're trying to get people to not book somebody that really may need this battle to feed his kids. You know what I'm saying? Or really may need this battle to take care of his moms that's in the hospital or whatever. I'm making up stuff, but I'm saying you never know what somebody is going through. I don't never want to take money out of somebody else's pocket. So if he feel like, listen, I could go over here and make more money, they offer me more money, that's business. That's business. Works against the consumer, so marketers creates healthy, which benefits the consumer. I agree with that. I agree with that. But you still can't count somebody's pockets. You can't. You still can't count pockets. You still don't know what somebody is going through. You understand what I'm saying? You still don't know what they got on their plate where they might need that extra money. Dealing in this game of business and you dealing with a big boy company, they're gonna do these things to show you still little bro. Go sit down. They're gonna do that. You just gotta find a way to continue to move like Eazy is doing. He found replacements for the card and he's still moving along. So that's how you do that. Because to be real with you, listen, I'm gonna be real. To be real with you, you're not gonna win against the big company unless you keep working. The way to win against a big company is just to keep working. If you got beef with the majors, you keep working. You build your core fan base and you keep working. Because one thing nobody can stop is work. They can't stop you from working. And if you keep working, everything eventually is going to smooth itself out. Somebody said you can't count a man's pockets, but you can measure his character. Yes, you can. So however you choose to feel about him after he makes that move, that's on you. You get what I'm saying? That's on you. However you choose to feel about that person after he makes that move, that's on you. So you could judge his character after that. You could say, oh, well, he'll go anywhere for some money or something like that. You can say that. And that might be the case. It might be the case. But you also can't count somebody's pockets and say, and feel all the way away because he wasn't. If that's the case, then how can you say, how can you not feel that way about Eazy then? Eazy stood for what he believed in. He went against the odds. He said, listen, I want to go over here and I'm gonna go over here and do the URL wasn't feeling it, and he stuck with what he felt and stayed there and stayed on his own. How can you say that? So then if that's the case, you could say Eazy wasn't loyal. No, but that's not the case. Yo, you got to do what's best for you as a man. Whatever you believe in, that's what you got to do. You can't judge his character off of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't give him a bad rap sheet off of that because he chose to go do what he wanted to do and what he believed in. So you can't really do it for nobody else. You can't look at stuff and say, all right, this person is a bad person because he chose to go get some more money or take the bigger opportunity on another league, you really can't be mad at that. And for people that are mad at that, I don't agree with you. It's just that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different. Now, if you're in position, if it was me, I'm a little more in position to make a different choice. You know what I'm saying? One thing I could say is this though. If I agree to something, I'm not gonna opt out of it. So if I already signed the contract for something, then that's different. If he signed the contract for something, you ain't supposed to opt out of that. You're not supposed to opt out of that. You're supposed to go along with that. And I can say that. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't sign a contract and he just told him he was going to do it, then that's a different story. So that's what I understand. So if he signed the contract, then that's a little different. That's a little different. But in the same breath, URL is gonna play the big boy game. They're gonna play the big boy game, and they're going to show that they're the big boys. That's it. They're gonna show that they're the big boys. Oh, you want to throw a card, and you want to put down battlers that nah. I mean, ain't nobody think that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I was just waiting for it to happen because I knew eventually it was gonna be a call or somebody was gonna say something like, these people ain't battling on this card, or somebody's getting blocked or whatever. I already knew that was gonna happen. I already knew that was gonna happen. Or do I gotta go back to the story of the crack babies and all that and talk about that? Do I gotta do that? Do I gotta talk about when you don't like something, the crack baby story and the 80s, and do I gotta talk about that? That's all I want to know. Do I gotta talk about that? Somebody said URL been winning for 15 years. They not losing no time soon. That's the thing, man. Listen, man. If you choose to go against the big boy company, just know what you signing up for and keep it pushing and make it happen. Don't you know what I'm saying? Expect stuff to happen, and that's pretty much it. Expect stuff to happen, and that's it. Word. We got 337 people, and shout out to everybody that's in here. Only 57 likes. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something now, man. Whoever go like this post, I might give him a date with Clip's mother. So if you go like this post right now, you might get a date with Clip's mother. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I can't promise none, but I'm pretty sure I can make it happen. All right. Somebody said I'm door dashing. I'm crying. Yeah, you're right. I'm door dashing. I'm door dashing. And over $100,000 car. You're absolutely right. That's what I'm doing. I'm out here door dashing. What you want? I'm about to bring you something. What you want? I'm about to pull up and smack the shit out of you. Where you at? Look, oh, I got 82 likes now. I said they get a date with Clip's mother. They going. Oh man, it's going up now. Now it's going up. But in the same, and like I'm saying, man, in the same, listen, I can't speak for URL or Eazy. The only thing I can say is this, like I just said, if you Eazy, keep pushing, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And if you URL, they're gonna keep showing who's the big boys. And that's it. When it comes to this battle rap, they're gonna keep showing who's the big boys. Word. Word. So when URL's booking me, I don't know. I mean, whenever we sit down and talk, I mean, I spoke about this card that's coming up. I did get a call for this card. Oh, let me touch on that real quick too. I'm gonna touch on that real quick too, right? I'm still going. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that real quick too, real quick. who was this that said this, man? What blogger? 'Cause I just saw this. Probably was in the same interview. Was it Piper Boy? Pause. For now, whenever we say Piper Boy name, we gonna just say pause, and I'm gonna play pause. But when I look at Piper Boy, I kind of think he a little anyway. But look, all right. So somebody said something about me being on. I said something about this card. I don't like it, but I was on some. It wasn't Piper Boy that said it though. But somebody said something about me being on Summer Impact. And saying, how am I saying I don't like this card, but I was on Summer Impact? Okay, so that's very easy. I did Summer Impact, yes. That doesn't mean I want to see every big card or another Summer Impact or a Gnome Impact. That doesn't mean that. I did Summer Impact, it was cool for that one time. I don't want to keep doing a bunch of Summer Impacts, and when Gnome come up, we got to do a Gnome Impact and another Summer Impact. And no, I don't want to do that. I think the event should be what they are. You know what I'm saying? Double Impact should be Double Impact. It should be fun, or whatever they claim it's supposed to be, and that's it. I think Gnome should be Gnome. I think Summer Madness should be Summer Madness, which is Summer Madness and Gnome is the two biggest events we can have in battle rap. I think that should stay that. It keeps balance. It keeps balance. When you start mixing these events and doing that, it throws off the balance. Then what's a big event and what's not? What are we anticipating? What are we waiting for? We wait for Gnome. We wait for Summer Madness. This is stuff we wait for, that we want to see. You know what I'm saying? That we anticipate, that we get happy for. You know what I'm saying? We start mixing all these events, all these weirdo Gnome value madness and Gnome outside. Next is gonna be a damn Gnome outside. If I see a damn Gnome outside, I'm gonna be tight. Let me see a Gnome outside. If I see a Gnome outside, I'm gonna be dead tight. Word. Volume. I would love a volume for sure. I would love a volume. Shout out to ARP, man. I like the Blue Room. I love the Blue Room thing he's doing over there. I'm actually considering doing that. That's dope. I like that, man. Shout out to ARP, man. Me and him had a few conversations too. Shout out to ARP. But Civil War Impact. Let me start seeing all these cards, man. I'm gonna call Smack and Beasley and have a talk with them. What are we doing? No, not we. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? Word. I'm on my way to go put this new cologne together too for y'all, man. I got a new cologne dropping. That's what I'm on my way to do now. I got to sit here like a little chemist and really get this together. I think I want to do a spring summer smell for y'all. That's what I'm working on, man. And that's the goal, man. The goal is to keep working. It's to keep working, man. You gotta keep working. Real talk. You gotta keep working. You gotta. Oh, that's crazy. This is Johnson & Johnson. Wow, this big. I just passed this big building. This Johnson & Johnson. This is where they do all the Johnson & Johnson. It's crazy. Word. But yeah, you gotta keep working. You gotta figure out things. I got 4 colognes out. I can't just stop there. You know, I got a core support in that still buys, like they buy cologne from me. My cologne sell every day. So I don't want to stop there. I want to give them something new. So I took today. I couldn't even work out, but I took today to go drive. I'm driving a little far too, to go put this cologne together for the people that support me and the people that want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it happen today. I'm hoping everything come out great. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. But I already said everything I want to say. I guess like this post. I don't know how they say like, share, subscribe. There we go. Like, share, subscribe. I got it down packed. Do that. When I do these, I actually go read like some of the comments and see what y'all saying and get your opinion on things, because this is what this is for. So comment, tell me what y'all feel about this Eazy versus URL situation. And yeah, that's it. Get a moderator. I'll get one eventually, bro. I don't know about all that. I don't know what all that is. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Once I get into it a little more, maybe I'll figure it out and get somebody to come on here and help me. I think I might have somebody though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But listen, I'm out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll probably go on. I probably don't go back on today. I'll probably come back on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about some more things. But until then, I am gone.